Hello everyone. Today, we will explore the process of harvesting and storing corn in the United States, one of the most advanced and developed agricultural industries in the world. Let's get started. Corn is one of the primary crops in the United States, covering over 90 million acres annually, an area equivalent to the size of many countries. From Iowa to Illinois, Nebraska to Minnesota, massive corn-growing regions span across multiple states. Corn is not only used as food for people, but also serves as a key ingredient in livestock feed and biofuel production. The majority of U.S. corn is grown in the Corn Belt, a fertile stretch across Midwestern states where climate, soil, and farming technology come together to optimize corn growth. In these areas, corn varieties are selected for high yield, resilience against harsh weather, and resistance to pests. Before the harvest season begins, farmers will check the ripeness of the corn. This is crucial because the timing of the harvest affects both the quality of the corn and its ability to be stored long-term. The harvest season usually takes place in fall, from September to November, when the corn leaves start to dry and the ears reach ideal ripeness. To ensure that the corn can be stored well, farmers check the moisture level in the kernels. The ideal range is between 15% and 20% moisture. At this level, the kernels are ripe and firm, ready for harvest without the risk of mold or quick spoilage. Farmers in the U.S. often use moisture measuring devices to determine accuracy before deciding on the harvest. Once the corn meets the standards, the harvesting machinery is prepped, and the harvest process officially begins. With the support of modern machinery and advanced techniques, U.S. farmers can efficiently harvest corn on a large scale, from smaller fields to expansive farms covering hundreds of acres. When harvest time arrives, farmers utilize combine harvesters, one of the most advanced technologies in modern agriculture. The combine not only cuts the corn, but also gathers and processes the kernels on site, saving time and labor. The combine harvester is designed to automatically cut the ears of corn from the stalks. It then separates the kernels from the ears and transports them into a holding tank. The internal conveyor system of the machine handles this quickly and efficiently. While the machine operates, the farmer monitors and adjusts parameters such as harvesting speed, cutting height, and kernel separation efficiency. This control is crucial to ensure that the crop is not damaged and to optimize harvest yield. A combine harvester can harvest hundreds of acres of corn in a day, depending on the size and yield of the field. To ensure that every kernel is collected, farmers divide the field into strips and harvest one strip at a time. Once the combine has finished its work, the corn kernels are transferred immediately into large trucks. These trucks will transport the corn to storage facilities or processing plants. Immediate transportation is crucial to ensure that the kernels do not spoil while waiting. When the corn is loaded onto the truck, it is weighed and recorded for tracking purposes. This not only helps manage the inventory, but also provides farmers with data on their seasonal yield. The corn harvesting process is not just a job. It's a collective activity for the entire community. Farming families often work together, sharing labor and resources, creating bonds and supporting one another during the harvest season. Once the harvesting process is complete, the corn kernels are immediately transferred into large trucks. This ensures timely transport, minimizing the potential for damage during the wait. These trucks are often specially designed with large beds to accommodate substantial amounts of corn without damaging the kernels. As the corn is loaded, it is weighed and recorded for inventory management and yield tracking. During this process, cooperation among farmers is vital. They work together to ensure that every kernel is safely and quickly transported. This teamwork not only saves time, but also fosters a strong sense of community. The trucks transporting the corn typically head to storage facilities or processing plants. Depending on the distance, the journey can take anywhere from a few minutes to several hours. At the storage facilities, corn is placed into large silos. These silos are specially designed to safely and effectively store corn. They often have temperature and humidity control systems to maintain the quality of the corn over time. The drying process is crucial before storage. To prevent mold and spoilage, the moisture content of the corn needs to be reduced to below 15%. This is typically done using industrial drying equipment. Dryers use hot air to evaporate moisture from the kernels. This process can take several hours to a few days, depending on the initial moisture level of the corn and the capacity of the equipment. The operator will regularly check the moisture content of the corn to ensure it meets standards before being placed into storage. This is crucial to prevent issues such as mold or spoilage due to high moisture levels. Once the corn has been dried and reaches the ideal moisture level, it is transferred into silos for storage. Silos can keep corn for months or even years, depending on storage conditions and market demand. After harvest, corn becomes an essential ingredient with a wide range of applications in everyday life. From food for humans to feed for livestock, corn plays a crucial role in the agricultural economy. Popcorn is one of the most popular processed products made from corn. Not only is it a favorite snack at movie theaters, but it is also an ideal choice for parties and recreational activities. But corn is not limited to food for humans. It also serves as a primary source of feed for livestock. It is used in animal feed formulations, providing essential nutrition for cattle, pigs, and poultry, thereby enhancing livestock productivity. Finally, corn not only meets domestic needs, but is also exported to many other countries. The U.S. is one of the largest corn exporters in the world, supplying the global market and contributing to international food security.